তো আজকে আবার ডিভিশন ম্যাচে র্যাঙ্ক পুশ করব। সবাই জানে অবস্থা খুবই খারাপ আমার ডিভিশনের অবস্থা। অনেক কষ্টে ডিভিশন 2 উঠতে পেরেছি, বিকজ আমার এরকম কোনোদিন আজ পর্যন্ত হয়নি যে আমি 80 প্রায় 90টা মতো ম্যাচ খেলে ডিভিশন 2 উঠেছি। 90টা ম্যাচ আমি কোনো সিজনে খেলিনি। যাই হোক, ফার্স্ট ম্যাচটা শুরু করছি, দেখি কিরম কি খেলা হয়। ডিভিশনের অবস্থা খুব খারাপ। এই ফর্ম আছে কিন্তু খেলাতে ইচ্ছা করে না। টার্গেট ডিফেন্ডার আছে, খেলানো যাবে না। টিম মোটামুটি ভালোই, খারাপ না। তো দেখা যাক কতদূর কি করতে পারি। কানো ভরো হামবাস্তেন বাপে রিকোয়েস্ট একটা অনেক পুরোনো কার্ড আছে।
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then. Martin Caceres, Jim. Precious little doubt about what his outstanding qualities are.
Aggression and tenacity, Peter, but there is another side to his game as well. He's got a certain confidence on the ball and he can pick a really telling pass too. That's vital if you're looking to play a patient, possession-based game.
And it's Messi. Wriggles his way through. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, this looks sharp.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Batistuta.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers. Don't concede the opener.
Albert Ferrer. India disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. That looks a cracking ball. And he's heaved it away. That'll be a throw-in. Batistuta. Batistuta! Zubimendi receives it in a good position here. Goes for a shot! Goal! England! England take the lead. How very smart. He just got it right.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
England are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And here's Haaland. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Albert Ferrer is there, and he can get that clear. Caught offside that time. Now it's Forlan. That's a little off target. Showing great feet there. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And that has been clubbed away. Now it's Batistuta. Played into space. Well, that's well seen too. Now it's Forlan. Ambitious ball here. Rijkaard defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
There will be 1 minute
And this is Forlan. He can get that clear. And the first half is done. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substitution for England. Number 10, Erling Haaland. Number
Here we go
7,
again.
Hazard.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Has a look and plays it forward. That's a cute ball. And he's taking no chances there. And here's Van Basten. Tries a shot! It's Forlan.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, well played. Park Ji-sung is offering some sort of an apology there.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And it's Messi. Messi stood his ground strongly. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
He's found a way through. It's gone out for a throw-in. Diogo Costa claims comfortably.
India really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, it's Batistuta. It's loose, and oh, what has happened here? Yep, it's a corner. India with the corner. They're first. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Knocks it into space, and he's picked out the run. It's Van Basten! He's got a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. So smooth, a signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end.
And the shots! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that...
And the shot! Sticks it away! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from...
Batistuta! Into the last 5 minutes. And Batistuta!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
PUBG Song. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go.
Added minute has been
Yeah.
indicated.
Oh, that's a key interception. Caceres. And it's Van Basten. That's a nicely weighted pass. That's Forlan. Nicely worked. Diop. And that will be the final act. A tale of 2 teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next
Hello,
2 hours,
everybody,
it
and
might not
welcome to
feel like
today's
that.
match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter,
And he shoots! Goal! And what a start!
and it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So, a breakthrough already. That's good running with the ball. Baresi makes the interception. Goes looking wide. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Vitinha. Doku. Now it's Wirtz. Good take, and is he in? He's had a shot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. It's gone out for a throw-in. And it's Rijkaard. And here's Mbappe. Vieira gets it clear. And the ball's gone astray. That has been slung wide. He's had it taken off him. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Has a look and plays it forward. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's in space and looking for options. Henderson is there and he can get that clear. Wirtz. Wirtz is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Van der Ven couldn't squeeze it through. Van der Ven gets over and intercepts. Now, can they get him away? Oh, takes a shot! He's got a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got...
And the shot! Doku. Vitinha. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Mbappe. Wirtz. Out towards the flank.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, that's a key interception. And this is Batistuta. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers... Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Passing is crisp and sharp. And the first half is done. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
India will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Substitution in progress.
The second half then, just getting going. Henderson spots it and intercepts. Looking to play him in. He's in plenty of space here. Cannavaro cuts it out. And he's managed to get rid. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Rui Costa. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Rijkaard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Searching pass he's played there. Vitinha. That's Wirtz. Vitinha. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Nico Williams. Chance, surely! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Yeah.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Forlan. Played out to the right.
That was lovely, that.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Mbappe. Wirtz. A decent chance! And that was very necessary. Looking for the run. Picked out brilliantly. Can he finish? It's a goal! And the comeback is complete! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And now he has two. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another?
Now it's Batistuta. Oh, good ball!
India surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Knocks it out wide. Tries to play it through. Plays it in low. Great chance! And yes, it's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now they're...
Henderson!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He's in a great position here.
2 added minutes has been
Danger
indicated.
averted for now. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. And that's a throw-in. And that is that. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Batistuta, voted man of the match. And So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The
Hello,
game yet to
everybody,
kick off.
and welcome
The
to
excitement
today's match.
already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and there are great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
Well, he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. He's belligerent, he's brazen, but he's utterly brilliant.
And never in a mood to accept failure. There's that body language.
Messi! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Hernes. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Pele. And he goes cross-field.
Good ball, that too.
Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Bellingham. Is there any support? He might not need it. And he's managed to get rid. So we're still where we started right now. And Pele gets through on his own. Chance for a shot! There it is! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Pele thinks shot, surely! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Rui Costa is offering a right smile there.
Forlan. Pele. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Bellingham. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Pele. Now it's Rui Costa. Tries to pass it through. Incoming delivery. One 0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Oh, good-looking ball. Baresi. Oh, this looks sharp. Knocks it into space. Messi receives it. He's gone for goal! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Now, can they get him away? Messi was alert to the... And we've reached half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
India, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And we're already back up and running after half-time. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And this is Luis Suarez. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Looking for options for movement.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in mid...
And Messi! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Van Basten is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple...
And the shot! Sticks it away! Into the lead once more. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the number one contender, and he's done it again.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Luis Suarez! And that wasn't far away.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Messi. He's gone for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Ernest. And it's Messi. Can he get on the end of this?
India surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Suarez gets into a good position. Tries to play it through.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Deftly away.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be. Colorado Springs really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
That's an imaginative pass. We are into stoppage time. And here's Messi. Threads one in. Oh, that was vital. That's that, the end. India pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they need. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the
everybody,
players on
and
the
welcome
pitch
to
are raring
today's
to go
match.
any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. And the history of this fixture tells us always to expect the unexpected.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
Pull it. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Tries to play it through. And it's made its way to him. Now it's Gullit. Now it's Villa. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Vieira gets over and intercepts. And here's Gullit, and Gullit! Off the post! Baresi. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Now there's a fight. There's the shot! Oh, it's gone in! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Now it's Pelé.
India truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Vieira. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Rui Costa. Del Piero, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's got away. Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
India with the corner, they're first. Messi plays it short. Played out to the right. It's run loose, who's going to get there? Takes a shot! And that's it for the first half, a breathless ending. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Pelé! And he's found the net! They are right back in business!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Van Nistelrooy. And Van Nistelrooy. Oh, it's hit the post. Nicely aimed pass. Rui Costa. So we've reached the hour mark. He's on it, can he get away? Well, what about it? It's turned into a real fight to the last. Face to face with the keeper. And the ball's come loose here. Pull it. Nicely weighted ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Nicely intercepted.
Bangladesh really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
That pass has been well intercepted. Messi. Rui Costa. Rui Costa! It's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I think this team shows great willpower and a wonderful never-say-die attitude. No other outfit can match them. They just keep going. Superb.
And it's Hullet. Goes for the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
All hands on deck for this one. Costa Curta gets it away.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Has been indicated.
And he cuts out the supply. So what can they make of this? And there goes the final whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What you... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like
welcome
that.
to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running.
There's Vitor Baia, Peter, exuding his unique brand of calm and confidence.
Mbappe! And it's a goal! And the game springs instantly to life.
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So the game's first signal. Up he goes! And he hits the net! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to...
It's Van Basten! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
India with the corner. They're first. Lampard plays it short. Chance for a shot! India have the chance to go the other way. Oh, he's been caught napping. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Van Basten. And that's gone loose. Great vision. Now it's Messi. That looks a cracking ball. And the shot! They've done it! And that takes him up to 30. 30 goals for this side. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Forlan really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Can he finish? Goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away. India are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, good-looking ball. Nesta gets over and intercepts. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Lampard, that's really well manoeuvred. Passing is crisp and sharp. Bellingham. And here's Van Basten. And here's Mbappe. Lampard. That's really well cleared. India are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Adams. Beckham. And here's Van Basten. Thinks about the shot. He can get that clear. India have it back and can go again. Jordan Henderson. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And it's Lampard. And the first half is done.
Reminder today, please have your entry tickets at hand as it's time to announce today's winning lottery numbers.
Here we go again then.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Albert Ferrer. And it's Vieira. For Messi. Pelé. Tries to pass it through. Oh, cracking ball. And the shot! They've scored! And the second half is off to a flyer. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan at his defenders for that, because they never got tight to the scorer. Simple as.
And yes, it's him again. Mbappe! Kylian Mbappe! You just cannot stop him! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped as a...
And he shoots! He's got a goal! Was there ever any doubt?
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
India get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Messi, and the shot. He's having a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that... There's the shot! And that would have won it.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the 2-goal cushion.
He's being urged to shoot.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's Rui Costa.
India really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Time is running out here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Costa Curta. Baresi. Now it's Pelé. Pelé! Oh, nearly,
4 added
nearly,
minutes has been
but
indicated.
not quite. And smartly reclaimed. We are into stoppage time. Rodri. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. India perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Out to the right.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a look and place it forward. And he's intervened well there. He's played it long. Now it's Forlan. Pele. Probing pass. Oh, delightful ball. Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. India present their opponents with the best possible chance here. So the most significant moment of the game. 1-0, never any doubt. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty, made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
India are already chasing the game, they didn't envisage that. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And it's hoisted clear. And here's the chance to counter. He's a sharp little ball here. Luis Suarez. And this is Pele! They want to be quick to recover this. Danger averted for now. And now the breakaway, neatly clipped into space, and he's quick to snatch it back. Buffon getting this one clear. Turns back here, probably the best option. Now he's got space here. It's a pretty loose pass.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's picked his way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Not the most accurate pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And a chance! Costa Curta. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Suarez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Neymar. Vieira. Pele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it
There
out.
will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, that's fabulous. Shapes to shoot! Really well taken goal. They have come roaring back.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
There's the whistle for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with
Please make sure
incidents
to
and
watch the
talking
screen
points.
for an
A decent
information
watch this,
bulletin from
and
the
it's
regional
1-1
police
at
department.
half-time. So it's back to business. Pass somewhat off target. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And then it shoots!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Messi. Rui Costa.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Messi gets into a good position. India with the corner. They're first. Messi with the short one. And this is for big chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And it's Messi. And now they can spring out of defence. Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Neymar. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And this is Luis Suarez. He's well tries a shot! Albert Ferrer with the clearance. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Pele deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Up he goes! It's bounced back off the post. Goal! Arsenal! And they get themselves in front!
The goal for Arsenal after 70 minutes is number 17.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Aimed beyond the defence. There's a probing ball. Played into the ball. Oh, what a climb! It's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Coming on the field, number
Messi
19.
unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Number 10, Messi.
Looking tidy in possession here. Now it's Neymar. Look at the space here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Pirlo. Oh, that's a key interception. He's having a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Number 19.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Coming on the field, number 25.
Arsenal grab a 3-goal lead.
Number
It's
7,
just too easy.
Johan Cruyff. There will be 5 minutes.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the
Hello,
stadium,
everybody,
and the
and
players on the
welcome to
pitch are
today's
raring to
match.
go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running. It's us or them. Always has been, always will be.
Well, Alessandro Nesta turns defence into an art form. If you like your defenders slick and quick...
Decent chance! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It's Rui Costa. And this is Pele! No, not quite on the same wavelength. And he's quick to get it clear again. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Shot a goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Rijkaard gets good distance on it. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Baresi has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Yeah, and the whole stadium knew that was coming, apart from him, it seems. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pele. It's anyone's ball now. Pele, drive. Pele! They've done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
India are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go.
Oh, shooting chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. No, again, there's no way through. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Pele. Great vision. And that could set him on his way. Costa Curta.
India couldn't really be more watertight in mid.
And we've reached half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. India have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45
Substitution
minutes,
on the
and they have
field.
raced into a
Number
3-goal
8.
lead.
Striker. Number 18.
There's the start of the second
Mbappe.
half.
Number 9. De
That
Bruyne.
pass has been well
Number
intercepted.
3,
Now it's
Maldini.
Messi.
Number 19.
That's a shade optimistic.
Costa.
Danger
Coming on the
averted for
field.
now.
Number 21.
Defending was
Pep
strong and
Guardiola.
firm.
Number 14. Owen.
Rooney
Number 20.
bumps him off it and wins
Rooney.
back the ball.
Number 17.
He's going to be disappointed with that.
Alcantara.
Played into
Number
space.
13. Hernandez.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Messi going face to face with his great rival. Henderson kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Messi really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
That has been cut short. Now it's Messi. Messi is fouled. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Well, he knows he has the ability.
Messi! Forlan. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. And they're back on the ball again. And it's Rooney. Searching pass he's played there. And he's there to get it away. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. And we have our very first corner. Here's the header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Now it's Forlan. This interception, his positioning was spot on. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
India clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Pele. It's Pele! Goal! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
India are having a ball here. Now then, the ball's come loose. He is... There's the shot! It's in! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Still trying to make a game of this.
3 minutes added time.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And he's heaved it away. Now it's Pelé. And we're done. Well, that was a tale of 2 very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Pelé collecting the match ball, and it is his. Well, how will we look back on that?
India really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Just a quick...